Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is K.D.Bryson and we are playing Skyrim Special Edition as a Nord woman named Natalia, who in previous episodes purchased a farm, was enjoying the quiet life until she got raided by bandits, traveled on foot to Whiterun to Dragon's Reach to see if the Jarl would help her and send a few extra guards to her road to prevent further bandit raids, only to learn that they're not going to do that. Not just because they don't want to, but because of the war. They've been cutting guards everywhere so they can serve as soldiers for this war, and apparently dragons are back. So she asked around the Bannered Mare for rumors and discovered that for some reason there was a lot of soldiers hanging around Helgen because something horrible had happened. So she traveled to Helgen to see what was going on and see if she could maybe fabricate a rumor or situation that of a similar nature that would convince the Jarl to send people her way. And in doing so, she discovered that there is indeed a dragon. She saw it fly over the mountains. Found a journal, learned more about the situation, went looking for survivors, found Rayloff, and now as a Nord citizen, it is her duty to warn the rest of the Nords about what's going on. But her ulterior motive is that in doing all this, maybe, just maybe, the Jarl will finally listen to her and send a few extra guards to her farm so she doesn't have to deal with bandits anymore. That is the excuse of the story so far. I hope y'all are enjoying this. Let's get to it. Hope y'all are doing well. I'm doing fine. I am recording in a secluded room of my home and in the wonderful darkness as the sun is now setting. I have been recording consecutive episodes for the last couple hours now, and the sun is starting to set. It is currently the middle of February, February 6th to be exact, so the beginnings of February, but February is a short month. We are not joining the Stormcloak Rebellion or the Imperial Legion yet. We don't know which side we are on. Anyway, it is the beginnings of February right now as I'm recording this, and it has been incredibly cold, but right now, this room is at a decent temperature. I have Skyrim, and I am enjoying myself. So, as far as whether we're joining the Legion or joining the Stormcloaks in this playthrough, that has yet to be determined. I think is the correct phrasing. But she is a Nord. She sympathizes and empathizes with her people every time she sees an Imperial or Thalmor patrol prancing about with a Nord prisoner. She wishes she were stronger so that she could free her brethren. But alas, we are not there yet. She does not dabble in magic, so that is also all the more reason to not interfere, especially with the Thalmor, because they are highly skilled high elves, and she's going to avoid them. If at some point she becomes a more powerful warrior to where she can hold her own against such powerful mages, then she will try to do something about it. But for now, she keeps to herself. But yeah. Anyway, on with the playthrough. I've rambled long enough. So I think right now we are headed to Riverwood to talk to Rayloff's sister Gerdur, which we talked to her in the previous episode briefly. Yes, I'm following Rayloff. Let's go. Let's not waste any time. It is 8 in the afternoon. It's past our bedtime. As a farmer, we tend to go to bed with the chickens. Also time for a mid-road snack of some kind. I think we're going to have a mead and some fish. Good Scandinavian dinner. I have no idea if that is or not. I know nothing of Scandinavia, nor do I claim to. This is a full disclaimer. I watched one of the latest episodes of Tasting History here on YouTube, a channel which I highly recommend if you like food and you like history. And he did an episode on an Icelandic bread that's cooked in the heat of volcanoes, volcanic heat, basically. It's buried in underground near hot springs, and that's how it's baked. And he was trying out all of these other Scandinavian foods that are supposedly traditionally eaten during this Torsblot, I think is what it's called, festival. And one of them was like super dry fish. So that's why I made that reference. But other than that, I know nothing of Scandinavia. Nor will I ever claim to. So we are at the Guardian Stones right now. Come on, Slowpoke.
These are the Guardian Stones. 3 of the 13 ancient standing stones that dot Skyrim's landscape. Go ahead. See for yourself.
Well, seeing as we are Nord, we know about these. And you know what? I always go with this. But we are not a thief. We're not the sneaky kind. We may be conniving, but we are definitely not the sneaking around type. Definitely not a mage. So for now, we are going to settle with the Warrior Stone.
Warrior, good. Those stars will guide you to honor and glory.
You really think so? I certainly hope so. What's a Nord without honor and glory? So, back to Riverwood we go.
Remember, this isn't Stormcloak territory. If we're ahead of the news from Helgen, we should be fine. As long as we don't do anything stupid.
I don't think we're ahead of the news.
Just let me do the talking.
I don't think we're ahead of the news of Helgen. I literally came to Helgen because I heard rumors of something happening in Helgen. Skin this wolf while we're at it. There's a mod I haven't used in ages. Hunterborn. Very nice mod. Lets you craft your own hunting knives or buy your own or whatever. And you use them to skin, field dress, and butcher whatever you kill. And you get to harvest all these new ingredients from them too, like, you know, eyeballs and teeth and claws and more than just one piece of meat off of them. What is going on with Sven?
Thinks he can woo Camilla Valerius away from me. She's already mine, I keep telling him.
I'm gonna have to fix something in the load order. Someone's got black. Someone's the wrong color. Sven, I'm sorry. It is funny. I think the reason Camilla Valerius isn't interested in you is because of your rather unique skin condition. It looks contagious, my friend.
Look like a traveler. Someone that has seen faraway places and heard new stories.
Of late, yes.
You should come hear me play at the Sleeping Giant Inn. For a small sum, you can even pick the song.
I don't mean to alarm you, but did you know that there was a dragon at Helgen?
Truly? So maybe my mother isn't crazy after all. You had best tell the Jarl in Whiterun. He needs to know about this.
Yes. Of course.
I'd better get going.
Yeah, me too. Right, so we told someone, which means now we don't have to talk to Gerdur.
What is it, woman? Sven drunk on the job again?
I think Sven being drunk is
Rayloff,
not your
what are you
problem right
doing
now.
here? Ha, I'll be right down.
Do we want to stay and chat with these people? I suppose so. The more people we talk to about this and other plights, the better.
Hush, Frodnar. This is no time for your games. Go and watch the South Road. Come find us if you see any Imperial soldiers coming.
Aw, Mama. I want to stay and talk with Uncle Rayla.
Look at you, almost a grown man. Won't be long before you'll be joining the fight yourself.
That...
Sorry to interrupt. I must know these plants. Of course we know what salt does. Alright.
Don't worry, Uncle Rayla. I won't let those soldiers sneak up on you.
There we go.
Now, Rayloff, what's going on? You two look pretty well done in. I can't remember when I last slept. Where to start? Well, the news you heard about Ulfric was true. The Imperials ambushed us outside Darkwater Crossing.
Just like the journal said.
They knew exactly where we'd be. That was 2 days ago now.
Wow.
We stopped in Helgen this morning.
Word travels
and I
fast.
thought it was all over. Had us lined up to the headsman's block and ready to start chopping.
The cowards.
They wouldn't dare give Ulfric a fair trial. Treason for fighting for your own people. All of Skyrim would have seen the truth then. But then, out of nowhere, a dragon attacked.
You don't mean a real, live...
I can hardly believe it myself. And I was there.
Excuse the sirens.
Strange as it
I
sounds,
live next to a very
we'd be
busy
dead if
road.
not for that dragon. In the confusion, we managed to slip away. Are we really the first to make it to Riverwood?
Nobody else has come up the South Road today, as far as I know.
Good. Maybe we can lay up for a while. I hate to put your family in danger, Gerda, but...
Nonsense. You and your friend are welcome to stay here as long as you need to.
Oh,
Let
no.
me worry about the Imperials.
Any
friend of Rayloff's is a friend of mine. Here's the key to the house.
What?
Stay as long as you like. If there is anything else you need, just let me know.
No, I couldn't. I really couldn't. Although, some of this stuff could really help us. Would she be one to accept? Here's what we'll do, for roleplay reasons. Gerder's like, thank you for helping my brother. Here, this isn't much, but I hope you like it, you know? And she gives Natalia the necklace of minor stamina.
There is something you could do for me. For all of us here. The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless.
That was my intention all
We need to
along.
get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever troops he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt.
Of course.
Thanks, sister.
Thank you so
I knew we could
much.
count on you.
I ought to get back to work before I missed, but did anyone else escape? Did Ulfric?
Don't worry. I'm sure he made it out. It'll take more than a dragon to stop Ulfric's Stormclaw. I'll let them into the house and, you know, show them where everything is.
Help them drink up our mead, you mean? Good luck, brother. I'll see you later.
Don't worry about me. I know how to lay low.
Well, I know it's late. It's 11.
I told you my sister would help us out.
Yes, I see this.
I hope to see you in Windhelm. Good luck.
So do you think that dragon was on your side?
What? Oh, hardly. I don't think even Ulfric could pull a dragon out of his pocket. Lucky for us it attacked when it did, eh? I wasn't looking forward to getting a shave from the Imperial headsman.
Of course not. Look, it's been nice. I need to get going. Before I ventured into Helgen, I still had some pressing matters to speak with to the Jarl about. This will only add to the gravity of the situation. So thank you very much. Stay safe, and I'll see you around. I really must get going.
I'm going to rest up here a while before heading to Windhelm. Be careful.
Of course, you too. Whoops! Water! Soggy, fuzzy boots. Ooh, fishing. Okay. I think we would like some fishing, but not often. So, we'll take a fishing rod for now. Whether we use it or not, that remains to be seen. So we are going to speed our way back to Whiterun. What am I doing? I can fast travel. That is not we can fast travel to the stables. No fast travel is not a rule that I set for myself. So here we go. Sheogorath is a Daedric prince of madness. God, it's raining. And I accidentally turned the volume up on my headset. Ooh, that's noisy. Alright, let's go. I do need to fix that something in my mods though. If Sven is having some skin issues. It is raining literal cats right now. Pun intended. Oh, that lightning strike. So, it's 2 a.m. What are these people doing still up? We know why we're up. We just arrived from discovering what was going on.
City's close with the dragon's mouth. Official distance only.
Clearly, word travels very fast in Skyrim. I have news about the dragons.
Fine. Keeping an eye on.
Thank you. Straight up to Dragon's Reach we go. God, this rain. Should have bought a cloak. We didn't. Ah well. Lesson learned. We are exhausted.
They say Helgen got hit by a dragon. One of those monsters comes here and lived in Helgen.
Yes, of course. I certainly hope so.
I only counsel caution. We cannot afford to act rashly in times like these. My lord, please.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgrup is not receiving visitors.
I just...
Who's this then?
Gerdur sent me. Riverwood is in danger.
As House Carl, my job is to deal with all dangers that threaten the Jarl or his people. So you have my attention. Now explain yourself.
I was told to give the message directly to the Jarl.
Whatever you have to say to the Jarl, you can say to me. I'm
It's all right,
starting to
Irina.
think...
I want to hear what she has to say.
I'm sure right now Natalia is smirking proudly to herself.
What's this about Riverwood being in danger?
A dragon destroyed Helgen. Gerdur is afraid Riverwood is next.
Gerdur owns the lumber mill, if I'm not mistaken. Pillar of the community, not prone to flights of fancy.
No.
And you're sure Helgen was destroyed by a dragon? This wasn't some Stormcloak raid gone wrong?
I was there. I saw the dragon. I saw Helgen burnt to the ground. I even have this journal, and Ralof was there too. He is, I'm sure, a very upstanding member of the community and a believable witness here.
By Ysmir, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls?
We should not have mentioned
against
Ralof.
the dragon?
Maybe he'll forget.
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
The Jarl of Falkreath will view that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it.
Good.
Take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
Oh. Whilst we are in a more negotiable mood, I tried speaking to you earlier this week about sending perhaps an extra guard or two towards Rorikstead, towards my farm. It's called, I can't remember the name of it. It's called Shoal's Rest Farm.
Farengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill her in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
Clearly, getting a little bit of help is going to cost me an arm and a leg. Probably, literally. What does this have to do with the dragons?
Ah, no mere brute mercenary, but a thinker. Perhaps even a scholar? You see, when the stories of dragons began to circulate, many dismissed them as mere fantasies, rumors, impossibilities. One sure mark of a fool is to dismiss anything that falls outside his experience as being impossible. But I began to search for information about dragons. Where had they gone all those years ago? And where were they coming from?
Fine. I'll go. What do you need me to do?
I, learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
Hang on.
You know,
This
if
is
you've
a
got the
priority
aptitude,
now.
you should join the
Anything we can
Mages
use to
College
fight
in
this
Winterhold.
dragon, or dragons. We need it quickly, before it's too late.
Of course,
Of course, Jarl Balgruf. You seem to have found me an able assistant. I'm sure she will prove most useful.
Succeed at this, and you'll be rewarded. Whiterun will be in your debt.
Sorry for the pause there in the silence. Had to see something very quickly, but, well, we'll take it as the character not really knowing how to respond to all this, all of the sudden, and the decision was made for her. She is going to Bleak Falls Barrow. You can't just say no to the Jarl, after all. And if she wants to have his ear in any way, she's going to have to do some kind of favor for him. So, retrieving the Dragonstone it is. We should rest and prepare. But that is likely going to be for the next episode. I'm going to end it here a little bit earlier than the normal, perhaps. But I want to thank you all so much for tuning in and watching. I hope you're enjoying the playthrough so far. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I will see y'all in the next one. Have a good night, evening, morning, afternoon, whatever time you are watching this.